Hello sunshine. Welcome to Science, Technology, and Society class. I am Sir Euloheo S. Oxtero Jr. In this session we will be looking back at the history of science and technology in the world, from the medieval period to early modern ages. Roman Empire did not last during the 5th century, and that led to a major turnout of science in history, which is the beginning of the medieval period. The Roman Empire's fall in the 5th century signaled the dark ages of science. Lack of interest, a decline of the Greek knowledge, and the cutoff of knowledge became the starting avenue for the slow development of science. This period became the dark ages of science, which put the religious authorities above personal experiences and rational thinking. Greeks and Romans became the primary source of information before the medieval period in Europe. However, the decline of Greek knowledge has led Europe to be disconnected to knowledge. The schools of thought transitioned to monastic and cathedral schools, centering the knowledge on the study of the Bible. In the later part of the medieval ages, medieval universities were established, which were the fruit of translated text and provided the baseline for the scientific communities. The rediscovery of the writings of the Greek scholars helped the Westerners to be more interested in creating new insights and knowledge. Discoveries were using systematized investigation through the use of empiricism. With these, there are some corrective findings of the Western scholars to the ancient observations. One of which is the geocentric model of the solar system, by which Nicholas Oersma rejected the proposal of Ptolemy that the heavens moved and not the earth. Renaissance, during the 12th century, is the platform for accelerated progress in the scientific community. Notable scientists made significant contributions to the rebirth of science after the sudden turn-off of science. The invention of the printing press by Johannes Gutenberg helped facilitate the information at a faster pace and be available to the people. One primary turnout was with Nicholas Copernicus by attempting to provide rigor mathematical proof of heliocentrism. Nicholas Copernicus favored heliocentric theory, for it was pleasing to the mind rather than rational observations. This theory sparked other fields to continue flourishing, including the fields of medicine, geography, chemistry, physics, engineering, manufacturing, and anatomy. Johannes Kepler, 1571–1630, he proved Copernicus' theory through mathematics and gathered information through night observation. He demonstrated that planets moved in an elliptical orbit and determined the cause of Earth's tide, due to the rotation of the Moon. Here are some notable scientists that made significant contributions to the rebirth of science. Galileo Galilei, 1564–1642, father of experimental science. The first person to study the sky with the use of a telescope and noted some moons of Jupiter. René Descartes, 1596–1650, father of modern Western philosophy. He promoted that science is grounded in observation and experiment. He conceptualized the idea of never accepting anything as accurate unless all reasons of doubt can be ruled out. Also, he proposed that knowledge can be acquired through logic and mathematics and developed analytic geometry. Francis Bacon, 1561–1626, developed the scientific method and called as the father of empiricism. Tycho Brahe, 1546–1601, provided accurate and comprehensive astronomical observations. Gottfried Wilhelm Leibniz, 1646–1716, he conceived the ideas of differential and integral calculus independently. During the age of exploration, overseas exploration sparks the start of globalization. Thank you for listening. And in the next session we will be discussing history of science and technology in the world, Industrial Revolution to 19th century. And you will see how science has evolved in helping the society.